Hello again, Blind Sniper. Just got through my second round on this Bergara semi-automatic BXR or BRX, whatever it's called. And it got my vector scope on here, 12 by 60 by 60. All right, this is what I just got through shooting. Standard velocity. Shot it twice because after shooting that Eley, this opened up a little bit, and I figured it's coming from that lubricant off the Eley doing it, because standard velocity likes to be dry. You don't really appreciate no lubricant, because I done tried that in the past. So after I shot 5, it opened up a little bit. I shot another 5, and it come together a lot better. Subsonic, fantastic. This is the hollow point subsonics. Now, it's not the clean 22. Fantastic. Then I shot the Federal, and then the Federal game point. These two are cracking the sound barrier when I shoot them. Then I shot the American Eagle Federal. That shot real good. Then I shot the Subsonic. It done run fairly well. But the best out of all of them, I think, if I have to look at it again when I get down there, because it'll be the 5th one. But I think that's American Eagle was the best. Subsonic was better than the standard. But like I said, I'm gonna shoot some more standard, because, like I say, it went behind that Eley, and I think it fouled the barrel up a little bit with that oil or lubricant they got on there. I call it oil because what it feels like. Bullets will try to slip out your hand while you're loading them in the magazine. It's so slick. But good range day today. Love it. I love that Bergara. That's 2 semi-automatics I just fell in love with. One of them's that custom 1022 competition. Love it. Now, I will say this so far, that the competition Ruger 1022 custom job, it's better, but it's a more expensive rifle. So it's got a lot more bells and whistles in it. It's got match chambers and match bolts and all this stuff here and there. All right, here we go. All right, first shot's a standard velocity. See here, it started to group together. I got these two here that started to group together, so I had to give it another chance. So I jumped up here, and this is the second time I shot standard velocity. All 4 together, I pulled on that one. I know for a fact I pulled on it. And so I think it would have done better. Probably a good 1 inch or less than an inch, really. And then over here was the Subsonic. See how great it done? I don't remember pulling on this one, but I could have. But you got the 1 straggler and the 4 right dead side by side. And then you got this one right here. I can't remember which one this was, but it's spread open. I want to say it was the short game or something like that. I can't remember, something game. But it's spread out. That's when it cracked the sound barrier. This in here is the American Eagle. I was really surprised at that, because right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 shots there. So that means there's 2 right there in that hole. That hole looks bigger than the rest of them. But that was 5 shots, and only 4 showing. Everything on here was 5 shots. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, what can I say? That is a good gun. Now, I didn't measure these, but you can tell yourself. This is a 1 inch square. And you can tell that if that there had been in there, it'd be MOA, 1 MOA or less, and it is. Some of these are 1/2 inch, some of these are 1 inch. But I'm not complaining. My first day with the rifle, I hadn't done nothing to it, nothing at all, but just put a bipod on it and wiped it down and put a scope on it, zeroed it a little bit, because I had it was way out off on the scope, that 10 by 60 by 60 with the other gun I had on. It was way off when I put it on this gun. I had to move my zero stop and reset it to get it to go down low enough. I was shooting like a foot above the target. But after I got it pretty close, I said I got to give this thing a shot. But people, it's hot, and it's muggy hot from that rain we got a while ago. It's so hot, look, the ground just barely looks like it's even wet. It's done soaked it all up. The poor garden is catching the devil over there. Humidity's getting to it. But happy week of the 4th. I hope y'all are enjoying yourselves. I'm going to enjoy this week. I'm going to be doing a lot of shooting this week. I'm off for this whole week. This is my 4th of July vacation right here. So I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to be doing some work around the house and got my truck out the shop, got it fixed, got it back mobile. I got to do some work on the interior of it. I bought some seat covers I want to put in there. I bought a new stereo system I want to put in there. I got a lot going on. And a shout out, if anybody sees him, tell him, is Hootie Hoo. I seen his video on his carry gun, that Ruger 380, excuse me, Ruger 380 Max. And I love that little gun so much. I liked it. I just went ahead and bought me one today. So, carry, got the pocket holster with it and everything. I love it. I tell you, if you don't close your mind, people, you can learn a lot on here. And I'm not saying I'm the one to teach you, but I'm sure there's a few things I know you don't know, but I've been around for 65 years. And I'm telling you now, a guy, I think he's getting hot with me because he's got the same gun, and I don't mean no harm to him. So that's really, I just shut my mouth, putting comments down on his website, on his channel, because he's got a Bergara. He said that weight don't really matter. He could weigh 100 pounds, it ain't gonna make that gun shoot worth 2 cents. And it does. It does matter, people. You got to have weight for the inertia rifle or a shotgun to work. I learned that from a shotgun. And if you hold down on an automatic and put it in front of you, just keep pulling the trigger, 9 out of 10 times it's gonna stovepipe, or it's gonna miss feed, or it's gonna fail to eject. Something's gonna happen. But if you hold it to your shoulder, you put a little pressure on it so it's got something to fall back on and force it back forward again, it'll shoot. Now, I pull on this one just a little bit. I don't really pull the devil out of it because it's not a gun that kicks. But I give it enough pull against my shoulder to give it that little inertia a chance to work. And I did have some stovepiping when I first brought out here because I didn't do that. I didn't. And I believe it was the ammo too. I made a mistake and bought some bulk ammo called MagTech. That's the worst ammo I have ever bought in my life. I have not found yet a single gun that it groups good on. Now, the only gun I can shoot it on is a bolt action. Because if I try it on a semi-automatic, it's going to stovepipe, jam up. Everything's going to happen. I don't know who made it or anything about it, but it was such a good deal. I said, shoot, that'll give me something just to shoot and kill time with, but I hate I even bought it. But, you know, it's not just because it don't work for me, don't mean it won't work for y'all. But anyway, this is Blind Sniper with his Bergara BXR. That's what it's called, BXR. And I love it. It's olive drab green with gray specks all over it, like somebody slung a paintbrush on there or something when they made it to give it that green speck. I like that stock. That stock's pretty. I had a lot of comments about it already. I love this Victor scope, and like I say, you go to Victor website, they got deals going on right now, and you can get a 10 by 40 by 50, 10 by 40 by 50, I think it is. No, 10 by 40 by 56. Or you can get this 10 by 60 by 60 at a great price, great deal. Shout out to Vector Scopes. Also a shout out to Village Pawn Shop and Gun up here in Wadesboro, North Carolina. This is where I bought this gun from. The lady that runs the place, Jennifer, done me right on it. I went and sold 3 of my rifles yesterday because they weren't guns that was what I call made for target shooting. They were good guns. They were good for squirrel hunting, rabbit hunting, shooting tin cans, or even if you wanted to plank with them. That's all they were good for. As far as sitting here thinking you'll get good groups out of it and get one hole shots, if you got it, you'd be by luck. But I didn't like the price she gave me for all 3, but I had to do it because I didn't have my paycheck at the time, and I needed to get my truck out of the shop. So I took the money for them 3 guns and got my truck out the shop. And then, lo and behold, my paycheck comes in today in my bank account. So that's when I went back up there today. And me and her talked a little bit, and I told her I was kind of disappointed in that trade. And she told me she'll make it up to me, and she did. She really did. She made it up to me on that 380 that I'm getting and some ammo. I mean, she didn't give it to me. I paid for it, but she just gave me a good price on it. Shout out the Village Pawn Shop. Good people, now I'm telling you. And like she said, she tries to be as fair as she can be. And I told her I didn't think she was unfair. I said, but, we just poor people trying to make a living and trying to get by. So shout out to everybody. Haley up there. She's a great lady. She worked with. You got Steve up there. Joshua. All of them. I mean, I can't name everybody because so many people are Rocky. All of them. Fantastic people. But I can't remember everybody's name. Some of them I'm still trying to remember. And Sandy, I hadn't seen her in a while, but she works up there. But get a chance, look them up on the internet. Village Pawn and Gun Shop in Wadesboro, North Carolina. I don't live in Wadesboro, North Carolina, but I ain't too far from it. That's where I go all the time. Big shout out to them. Give them a holler. Tell them I sent you. Tell them David sent you. They'll know who it is. All right, you have a good one. God bless you. God take care of you. God loves you. And if there's anything I can do for you, pray for you, just let me know. Please subscribe. Please like. If you don't, I really don't care no more. Because like I said, if it comes to being too much of a hassle, I'll just quit doing the video part, just shoot and enjoy myself. But right now I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying doing the videos. But it is expensive. It's an expensive thing to do. It ain't like you can just, there's a lot of things I could be doing right now instead of doing this. But I need a little bit of recreation time. God bless. Take care. See you later. Bye.